Welcome, beautiful soul. So we're doing a little 20-minute yin-based yoga vibe flow today. So we're starting off in a sitting position. So I invite you to grab any blocks, bolsters, anything that you need. And we're focusing a little bit on the meridians associated with water. So the meridians associated with metal element. So that's the lung meridian and the large intestine meridian. So focusing on those today, but also focusing on bringing ourselves into a state of balance. You know, for many years we lived in tune with the seasons. We had to, right? You know, we didn't have electricity, so we had to go to sleep early when it was dark. You know, we could only eat what was grown or what we could find locally. Nowadays, I mean, I don't know about you, I don't know what's in season half the time nowadays because we can get everything all year round. So by living more in tune with the season and listening to our body, we can be healthier, happier, more harmonious. So thinking about encouraging our body to transition into the period of autumn. So just beginning, so in a seated position, using any props, bolsters, etc. that you need so that you can maintain a nice tall spine. So we're not slouching, because as soon as you start slouching, your rib cage starts to dig into your lungs and you're not breathing properly. So if that means using a cushion as I'm doing, or blocks, or using a wall or even a chair to begin with, then please do that. So sitting up as tall as you can, I'm going to start off with an alternate nostril breathing exercise. So just begin by noticing how you feel this moment in time. And imagine if there was one word that describes how you're feeling and mentally, emotionally, energetically, what word would that be? And just allow a word to pop into your mind. That might sound kind of really random and strange, that's okay. Or you might get an image or a symbol in your mind. Again, whatever arises, just allow it, no matter how random or ridiculous or whatever that it may appear. It's all good. And maintaining that nice tall spine. With your left hand, bring your index finger to the base of your thumb. So rather than the tip of the thumb, to the base of your thumb, so you're making a little eye, and extend the other fingers out. And sitting up nice and tall, chin stays in line with the spine, so you're not letting the chin drop down. Bring the right hand just in front of you, and you're going to close your eyes, but focus on the third eye point. So imagine trying to look at the space just between and above the eyebrows. Just using your thumb to block the right nostril gently, don't press too firmly. Take a deep breath in through the left nostril. Then switch and exhale through the right side. And as you exhale, feel the weight of your body sinking down into the floor. And inhale through the right side. Feel yourself grow nice and tall from tailbone to crown. Switch and exhale through the left, emptying all the breath out like wringing out a dishcloth. Inhaling left, fill your lungs with clean, fresh oxygen. Switch, exhale right, and just like trees, let go of their leaves. Imagine letting go of any tension, anything that no longer serves you. Inhale right, imagine filling your body, new beginnings. Switch, exhale, left. Inhale, left, sitting up even taller, but without tension, without force. Switch, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Switch and exhale, left. Release the hands, relax the hands down, and just start to roll the shoulders forward, up, back and down. Inhale forward and up, exhale back and down. Then taking right arm out, turn the hand palm upwards and gently pull the fingers towards you, stretching out your wrist. And that also helps to stretch out the lung meridian, taking a breath in and out. And same on the other side. So palm upwards, gently pull the hands forward. Make sure you hold on to the thumb as well. Then you pull it towards you, relax the shoulders. Again, full breath in. And full breath out. Now release. Bring your right hand around, clasp your hands and keep your hands to the left hip. So you're just holding your arms to the side waist and drop your ear, left ear, over to your left shoulder. Keep lifting up out of the waist, nice and tall. Draw your belly button in slightly. Full breath in, stretching out the neck. And full breath out. Yeah, full breath in. And full breath out. And lift the head back up, release the arms. Notice how that side of the body feels. And taking the left hand over to the other side, clasp your hands. You're bringing the hands to the right side of the hip this time. So try and relax this left arm and drop your right ear over to your right shoulder. Make sure you're not kind of like tipping through the shoulders. Relax the hips. Again, we're stretching out the side of the neck. Draw your belly button in slightly to try and maintain that tall spine. Again, full breaths in. As you exhale, allow your head to relax even more. Again, full breath in. And out, feeling your head and becoming nice and heavy. And release, bring the head back up, release the hands. I'm just coming onto the hands and knees. I'm going to come down onto the belly in a moment. Again, stretching out the lung and large intestine meridian. So just coming onto your hands and knees. And just inhale, lift the tailbone. And just looking slightly forward. Stay here. Breathe. Full deep breaths in. And out. As you exhale, imagine sinking the belly even more. Just looking forward rather than up. So the head kind of stays in a neutral position. And imagine lengthening from your crown of your head through to your tailbone. Stretching out the front of the body, stretching out the front of the chest. Full breath in. And out. Now we're going to come down to lie on your belly. You're going to come onto your front and you're going to take your right arm out to the side, shoulder height, palm facing down. Turn your head to face the left. Relax your head down so you're resting on the right side of the face. Have your left hand to the floor, arm bent to start with, like a kind of grasshopper leg. And just begin by bringing your left knee up in front of you and just start to think of stretching out the front of the chest. Now, you might not feel much of a stretch to start with, okay? We're just kind of like prepping the body. So imagine relaxing the front of the chest. So just check in here, make sure there's no tension in the shoulders, and your hand stays where it is, so it stays pressed to the floor. Now, you may decide to stay here, or you may bring the legs together and start to roll over as if you're going to roll all the way over onto your back. And you can adjust that left hand to help you. And the most important thing is you relax. You relax the right arm, you relax the front of the chest, you relax the shoulder. Because quite often when you come to this position, we end up tensing. I just noticed I was tensing that shoulder a little bit. So try and relax the arm, relax the shoulder, and you can use the left hand to kind of push yourself over a little bit. So we're taking our time to move into the stretch rather than just kind of like forcing straight away. If and when you feel like you're completely relaxing that right arm, right shoulder, you can bend the left knee and bring the foot to the floor and open that knee out up to the sky. You can breathe nice deep breaths, full breaths in and full breaths out. And make sure the breath is flowing, no holding the breath, no pausing. So remember, like Yin Yoga is like an invitation. So you're providing the body an invitation to release and to open up. So if at any time you find yourself tensing or gripping or unable to breathe, or the breath isn't flowing as smoothly as it was, ease off a little bit. That's your body telling you that it's time to just ease off a tad. Sometimes you may just need to ease off a little bit and then rejoin us. And sometimes you may need to take a different option. And after your next exhale, we're going to slowly make our way back. Bring that left knee to the floor. Slide the leg down. Roll over so you're facing the floor. Then keep the right arm where it is. We're going to stretch the large intestine. So we're going to take the left arm over to the right. So now both arms are over to the right. Keep the left hand there, palm upwards. Then bring this right arm, slide it under, over to the left. Wiggle it across as far as you can. So wiggle, jiggle it across like I call it shoelaces. It's kind of shoelaces with the arms. So you feel a stretch bit on the outer arms this time. Once you're in position, relax your head. So I find this quite a strong stretch on my upper back, and it kind of tops the arms. It's a place that doesn't get stretched very often. So you may find it quite strong as well. So in that case, really focus on the breath. Inhale, calm. Exhale, letting go. Just as the trees let go of their leaves, I want you to let go of tension. Also let go of any expectations of how you think things should look or should feel or should be. Let go of the shoulds and embrace the coulds, I often say. Let go of shoulds, embrace the coulds. As you breathe in, feel your chest and ribcage expanding. As you exhale again, release even more. Again, let go of any idea of a perfect pose or anything like that. Focus on perfect peace instead of perfect pose. After your next exhale, slowly start to lift the head. Gently wiggle the arms out. So nice and slowly, nice and gently, and just bring yourself into a little Sphinx pose. So elbows under your shoulders, press down into the arms, pull the elbows towards you, and maybe bring a little bit of movement into the head or neck if you're holding any tension there. Maybe to release tension from your face. So do a little horse impression. Just release tension from your cheeks again. Awesome. Then we're going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to take the left arm out to the side, shoulder height. Turn your face to face the right. Bring your right hand in front of you. Once you're in position with that left arm, just start to bring the right knee out in front. And just take a moment here. Notice how it feels on this side compared to the other side. And really make sure that left shoulder is completely relaxed before we go anywhere else. So you might find it takes a little bit longer on one side than the other, and only when that shoulder is completely relaxed, bring the right leg together rather, and start to roll. Again, taking it one little bit at a time, no rush. Again, just breathing here. You're still getting a perfectly good stretch in the spine. And if and when you're ready, start to bend that right leg. Open that knee up. So almost coming into a twist. Again, you can use that right hand to push yourself over, but don't feel like you have to do exactly the same variation on this side. So you might find this side is stiffer than the other side, and you have to kind of, take it easier. So just breathe into it. 4 deep breaths in and 4 breaths out. Inhale, calm. Exhale, release. And after your next exhale, slowly, again, super slowly, start to bring yourself back. Again, take your time, no rush. Bring yourself to face the ground and take that right arm over to the left, palm up. Then bring the left arm over to the right. Again, you might need to kind of wiggle, jiggle around a little bit. So both hands are palms upwards. Relax the legs, stretching the outside of the arm, the large intestine, and then relax the head. Make sure you're not holding the breath. So full breaths in, full breaths out. Feel your body relax even more each time you breathe out. after your next exhale, slowly start to lift your head. Again, gently, it's super, super important you gently ease yourself out. This time, you're going to make your way back into a child's pose. So again, don't rush because that's a strong stretch on the arms. You're going to take your way back and find your version of child's pose. So today, I feel called to bring the arms down beside me, and I'm going to rest the forehead on the floor. My knees are open. I'm just going to melt down into the floor. Inhale, calm. Exhale, release. As you inhale, feel a sense of acceptance, of achieving, receiving. As I breathe out, feel a sense of releasing, letting go of physical tension, also letting go of any emotional tension. And you can stay here as long as you wish. I've even fallen asleep in this position before, so you can stay here as long as you need. When you're ready, only when you're ready, bring yourself up, and also just take a moment to ask yourself if there was one word to describe how you're feeling now at the end of that little practice. Again, just allow the word to pop into your mind, or again, it might be a symbol or image. Again, just with a sense of curiosity. It's not about right or wrong or anything like that. It's just a sense of curiosity. As if you want to stay longer in child's pose, just stay as long as you need. It's kind of restorative pose. So it literally kind of restores you almost back to factory settings, if you like. So when you are ready, bring your hands to your heart, heart to your hands, take a little bow to seal your practice. Namaste. And enjoy the rest of your day. Any questions, any comments? Let me know. Bless you. Kurian suliare, kurum daria sha, tumpriti karete.